Bess Conversations Podcast, Season 3. We back. Before we get into this episode, gonna give a special shout out to Press Play Studios. If you need a podcast shot, recorded, make sure, if you're in the Greensboro, Winston-Salem area, Press Play Studios, my man Brody will get you straight, all right? But if you need a video shot, it's only going to get shot by Cool Cannon. But you already know. Bess Conversations Podcast, man. Man, I got a young man that really done turned into a true goat out here in these streets. I remember this young man from rapping but took his own career in his own hands, and man, now you can find his work all over the country, man. My brother, Cool Cannon. I ain't did this in a while, Cool Cannon. Cannon, good, man. It's all good, man. How you been, man?
Hey, man, been good, man. Just working.
Been good?
Yeah, just working, man.
Just working?
Yes, sir.
How you been, man? Like mentally, man, it's been a lot, man. It's definitely been a lot. This pandemic and all this other stuff. How mentally, how have you been?
For sure, man. It's with this pandemic, man, it's been crazy. It's been something to see. Something we never seen before.
Right.
So, I just, just like life, man, we go through things.
Right.
So we just gotta endure.
Right.
We tough people, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, our folks from the 910, they instantly know who you are. But for my folks that's not from where we from, that don't know who Cool Cannon is, give the people a little brief of who is Cool Cannon. Who is Monte?
You government then. Cool Cannon, man. Cinematographer, videographer, however you want to call it. I shoot music videos, I shoot weddings, commercials. What else do I do? I do anything pertaining to video. Vlogs,
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah.
I do it all, That's just pretty much me, man. I'm all about video. It's my passion, and I love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
now let's go all the way back. What part of Scotland County are you from? Like, are you from Laurinburg or Gibson? Which part?
LBG, Laurinburg. So
Laurinburg.
If you know me, I come from Country Club Estates.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know Derek Davis, James Hill, Lamont Hill, all them. I used to hang with them.
Okay.
And Devin is my older brother. I don't know if people know that.
Okay.
Devin Hailey, that's my older brother. But
gotcha.
I grew up with Lamont Hill, James Hill, Marcus Goodwin, all those cats.
Okay. Gotcha. So I remember you way back playing football for Scotland.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
You and Lamar. Before I even knew anything about the H&X, y'all was catching passes and all this other stuff, man.
Well, let's get it right. I only played one season.
You only played one season?
I only played JV.
JV? Yeah. Okay. I know I seen you.
Yeah.
I seen you out there.
After that, it was over.
Hey, that's where it stopped for me too. Hey, we got something in common.
Right.
Hey, Jay.
Right.
Hey, 10th grade, bro. I was done.
Hey, them tour days were no joke.
Hey, it won't. My big bro Devo, man. He gave it everything. Like, I mean, at this time right now, they'll be out there summertime. He going full force. Like, they start off in the morning working out, then they go right, and then they go into practice. I was like, after my brother graduated, I was like, oh, I ain't messing with it no more.
Yeah, that football wasn't for me, man.
Yeah.
I toughed it out, though. I was tough.
Yeah.
And be honest with you, I was leading in tackles.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they put me at linebacker. Now, you look at my size. I was a linebacker. But you ask anybody that played during that time, I never knew none of the plays. But I was always getting to the tackles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Always getting to the tackles.
So you didn't know if you was the mic or the what was the other thing?
I knew that. I was the mic or the outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was outside linebacker. Stuart Adams, he was like the mic linebacker. He was the head linebacker. But I was always on the tackles, man.
Okay.
Always.
Gotcha. What was the first thing you aspired to be growing up?
Growing up, let's see. Rapper, man.
For real?
Yeah. Just like everybody, all of us.
Yeah.
Just want to be a rapper.
For real.
It's funny though, because like talking about my cinematography career,
Mm-hmm.
I always used to ask my mom for Christmas for a video camera.
Really?
Yep. This whole thing come around full circle. So like I always just like the film stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I never knew why.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know my dad. He used to have one of the big VHSs.
Mm-hmm.
He used to videotape our football games and our little what you call that in elementary school, field day.
Field day. Okay.
He used to videotape our field days, and I think that's where my start came.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you could say I wanted to be a videographer when I was younger, but you know, once I got out of high school, rap was it.
What video? We're close. We're close in the same age. What video you seen that made you? Because for me, it was the Victory video by Biggie, Puff Daddy and Biggie. What video that made you say like, damn, like what the, like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Not saying I want to do that, but just like, yo, that video's crazy.
Tip drill.
Tip drill.
I ain't even go front. Hey, look, I ain't go front.
Oh, I definitely wasn't expecting that. Oh, I definitely wasn't expecting that.
That's the first one that came to my mind. You know what I mean? Tip drill was like, the colors on that video was like, was crazy. It wasn't even like the craziness that was going on in the video. It was kind of like the way it was shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was bright.
Yeah.
It was colorful. And I kind of fell in love with the look of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And you can only see tip drill at 2 a.m. So.
Right.
You know, which was,
you know, that's what we was on back then. You know,
yeah, that's exactly what we was on.
BET Uncut.
You know? Yeah, tip drill. So let's go to the H&X days, man. First off, before we get to H&X, I had Bristol on the show not too long ago, and you went to Barber Scotia? Not Barber Scotia. I went to what college Bristol went to?
Bristol went to Wingate.
Wingate. What school did you go to?
I went to UNC Pembroke.
You went to UNC Pembroke.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So how was the UNC Pembroke experience? Close to home?
Yeah, it was cool, man. I was still working with my dad at the time. You know, my dad got the restaurant in Maxton. So I was still working, still making a little bit of money while I was in college. It was a good experience, man. Just a normal college experience. You know, I met some cool people. I can say I learned how to shoot and edit from UNC Pembroke.
Really?
Yeah, because my major was mass communications.
Okay.
And I learned like the basics. You know, how to edit, like and how to shoot.
Gotcha.
So that was kind of where I got my start. So Pembroke, I could say I learned a lot from the aspect of starting my film career.
Okay. All right. Now H&X. Now what made y'all want to start this group and want to rap and do all this?
H&X. Let's see. All right. So I think I don't know if you know, but in high school I was like the funny man.
No, I didn't. You graduated what, 2001?
2001, yeah.
Okay, so if I was a freshman, you was a junior. So you graduated with my brother Davon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So I was a funny guy, man. So I used to be doing all the little comedian stuff. So Brizzo and all like Tennessee and all them used to get on stage and they used to rap. And I'd be doing the funny, you know, impressions. Used to do Lil Daryl, stuff like that. And I always admired them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially Brizzo. You know, I always admired how he could put words together.
Right.
I'm like, man, where this dude come from?
Right.
Like, this dude nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Extremely.
And that's kind of how it felt for me, man. My favorite rapper was Jadakiss at the time.
Okay.
So that's where my whole rhyme scheme came from. So like that's why I'm punch.
Punchline.
That's all I was about because Jadakiss inspired me. That's
right.
Like everybody else that used to like Jay-Z, I didn't like Jay-Z until like Blueprint. You know what I mean? I used to like Jadakiss, Drag On, all the dudes that had bars, like punch bars.
How did it feel to do work for Jadakiss?
Oh man, it was dope. It was a good experience, man. They regular dudes, man.
Super regular. I've met Jadakiss on several occasions. Yeah. In Styles P. Yeah. Extremely regular.
Them dudes is down to earth, man. Styles P, that's one of my favorite celebrity dudes. That dude is like, his mind frame is dope, man. Yeah. Like he on healthy living. he on doing right, living righteous. That's how he is, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm on, man.
Yeah.
You know. So
I seen you put on your IG story a couple days ago. You said I'm paraphrasing, but you were just saying like I'm not competing with anybody. I'm in my own lane, and that's just kind of how I am. Has that mind state always been that? Like you're not competing with anybody? I mean, in the filming world, for some it might be a little competitive, but have you always felt like you just kind of just been in your own world, your own bubble? I'm gonna do my work, and that's kind of what it is.
yeah, that's kind of how I operate, man. Like I was always taught, man, you can't. Um, it's a lot of people that hate in the world.
Yeah.
We subconsciously hate on each other, and
Absolutely.
we were bred that way.
Mm-hmm.
But just doing stuff on your own kind of inspires me.
Mm-hmm.
Like being able to say I did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So not saying that I wasn't inspired by other people.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely was. It was a lot of videographers that I watched that inspired me,
Mm-hmm.
but I was never the type to hate on nobody
Right.
because I always did things the way I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like I might have took something here from this videographer and then
Right.
took something from that videographer and then put my own spin and made it my own thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as like in competition with anybody, no.
Right.
Like I always just felt like I did my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it my way.
Right.
You know, as you can see, like how my videos used to look and how they look now, it's like you see the progression.
Absolutely.
You see how I grew.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things back then I didn't know that I know now that I should have did back then.
Mm-hmm.
But that's part of your story.
Absolutely. It's all part of the journey.
Yep.
When do you say you have the conversation with Brizzo and say, hey, Asian X is cool, but I think I want to try something different. How'd that conversation go?
When I decided I didn't want to do it no more, because with music, man, it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money to take a music career to where you want to go.
I seen something on the social media where it says it takes almost like $500,000 to get a record to work.
Yeah. It take a lot, man. It take a lot, man. So I'm just saying, I told him, I was just like, man, like I don't want to do this no more. It kind of just hit me, it was the whole, we was putting a lot of money into it, and then we really wasn't getting much back from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We caught a little buzz in the streets, but it really wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I did rap because, I felt like I could do it.
Right.
And then, Brizzo, he inspired me, him, Tennessee, Cord,
mm-hmm.
all them dudes inspired me to rap, especially Cord because he was so little. Yeah. He was so young.
So young, right.
And him and Brizzo used to be freestyling.
Right.
And I was like, yo, this dude is rapping like this.
Right.
So I'm like, how old is this dude? And Brizzo's like, man, it's my young boy. You remember how Chris the Young Gun?
Yeah.
And so we was
only 16.
Yeah, we was inspired off of that. So Cord, Tennessee, and Brizzo, they inspired me. But once I got to a level where I felt like that went for me, like the rap went for me.
Mm-hmm.
Video just kind of fell back in my lap, man.
For real.
Yep.
Is it true? I think I've seen this on YouTube way back. It might be your YouTube or Brizzo YouTube. Y'all shot y'all first music video with an iPhone.
Yeah, you right. That video's still up somewhere.
Still up. It's black and white joint. Y'all walking in the apartment.
Yep.
And shooting it. How the hell you shoot a music video with your iPhone?
Man. Like just like they can do it now.
Just like they make it very easy now.
We did it before they was doing it. We did it.
Right.
When iPhones came out, the quality got better.
Right.
So they was talking about that high quality 1080p. So I was like, man, let's just put something out. Mm-hmm. So we put it together. We had this little editing software. I can't remember the name of the editing software, but we ended up putting it together, man, editing it up. Brizzo edited some of it.
Really?
Yeah. He edited his parts. I edited my parts. And it kind of got a little buzz on
it did.
On the net, man. And it was a cool experience, man. And that's not my first video that I shot. Because I shot some in college.
Okay.
But that kind of got me back in the swing of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? On my way out of rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, in college, have you already bought your first camera? When do you get like your first official camera? Like, what's the timeline there?
Okay. I got my first official camera in 2012. No, 2000, 2009.
Okay.
Or was it 10? Hold on. My mind bad. I say 2012. Let's just go with
Okay.
2012.
Okay.
2012, I got my first camera. I got this Canon T2i. I don't know if you know about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Canon T2i, man. I think that's the one we shot.
Yeah.
Our older videos with Sean, right?
Yep, with Sean. Yep.
Yeah. So the Canon T2i was my first official camera for myself,
Okay.
and that's that's way back when.
Way back.
You know, it don't seem that long ago, but that's
Yeah, they have
about
they
10
have
years ago.
Yeah, they have well advanced since then.
Right. So the Canon T2i, that was my first camera, man, and the quality on that thing back then was fire. It was
fire. It was man. You built such a crazy buzz in the city, man, for local rappers. At one point, everybody in the city was like, "Yo, if I can just get a cool Cannon video, I'm out of here." I'm gonna be honest. This is what people were saying. Like, yo, if I can just get a cool Cannon video, I'm out of here. And then when Sean was going full swing with the rap, he was like, "Yo, Cool Cannon said he'll do it," and we were so hyped. Like we were so hyped. We was like, "Yo, Cool Cannon go do our first music video. This is crazy, man." And yeah, to see that was damn near almost about 10 years ago, and see where you at now is just it's just crazy, man. What's the biggest lesson you learned on this journey?
The biggest lesson I learned, man, I would say, build relationships.
Okay.
Good relationships with people, because relationships is much more important than money.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Money come and go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can have it one day and not have it tomorrow.
Right.
But relationships, you can keep them forever.
Absolutely.
And you never know when you may need somebody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's with anything. But relationships are very, very important. So I learned to create good relationships, because you could say, for instance, you have another videographer, and he's working. He's better than me. Say he's doper than me. But I'm working with these guys, and I build relationships with these guys. Even though they see his work, they're more so gonna rock with me because I have a relationship with them.
Right.
They don't know how that other videographer is gonna take them, how much he's gonna charge them. So they're always gonna stay with me regardless. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by building relationships. Your people gonna be loyal to you no matter what.
Absolutely.
So you ain't gotta be the best person. You know, you ain't gotta be the best videographer.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta have the best people skills, relationships, and put out good work too.
Yeah. Did you always kind of feel like, when you first got into it, did you always kind of feel like I had to, give a little bit more love to the people from the 910? Did you kind of, feel like I had to help them out a little more than, the other people? Because, we from a city where we very prideful, man. Like we want at least one person to win. You know what I mean? Did you feel like I got to go harder for my city?
Yeah. At first I did, and still now though. Still now that I always look at people from Laurinburg, and you see how we kind of went to Atlanta, went to Greensboro, went to Charlotte, and somebody from Charlotte, Greensboro, they know.
Yeah.
Like from Laurinburg though. They came from Laurinburg.
Right.
That's staying in Charlotte, Greensboro. They know, like, Laurinburg people make an impact no matter where they go.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I don't care if it's like a street name, you know what I mean, or if somebody doing football, whatever. You know, somebody from Laurinburg, we special, man.
Yeah, very special. It's something special down there. Something special. It's the pride. It's something when you, even like when you tell somebody you from there, you meet somebody like, oh, for real, you from Laurinburg?
Yeah, right.
Too? You know what I mean?
Right,
it's when you first move up this way, it's kind of like, oh, I'm from I'm from Fayetteville, because if I tell you I'm from Laurinburg, if I tell you Laurinburg, you ain't never heard of it. So we're just gonna say Fayetteville. So it is what it is, man. What how'd you like working with some of those cats, the D Mitches, the Deja Blues, the Tennessees, list goes on and on, Willie Locos, the all those guys, man.
It was good working with them, man, because
and still when you still working with them,
that's family, man.
Yeah.
So you know, when I see when they win, I win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when I see when I did videos for Willie Loco, we had a little run.
Mm-hmm.
Willie was popping.
Right.
You know, me and Bristol used to do a lot of videos together. We did some special videos.
Very special,
You know,
extremely special videos.
the quality, sometimes I look back and I cringe at it now, but
yeah, all your old work on YouTube is definitely kind of
it's cringeworthy.
Yeah.
But you know,
and that's coming from the GOAT. You know what I
Nah,
mean? Like, come on.
I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, just it's cringeworthy, but at the same time, it's part of your story, it's part of your growth. And you see it. You know, you
Mhm.
see the growth. You
Right.
know, like if you look at my older videos, you're like, dang, dude was getting better and better every time
Mhm.
he was shooting videos. So yeah, man. So
Yeah. So you talking now, bro? And then when I seen, I said, boy, I said, Cool Cannon talking.
yeah,
Cool Cannon don't be doing no talking,
Nah,
boy.
no
He
talking.
he be chilling, and you know you got your vlog series, very special vlog series with your son that I love as well.
Appreciate
Happy
it.
Father's Day to you as
Thank
well.
you, thank you.
I said, boy, Cool Cannon talking, boy. He talking about what's in his bag, boy. I gotta get him on the pod now. I mean, you know, I hit you about it, you know, before.
Yeah.
And
Took a
what,
minute.
yeah, what got you opening up a little bit, you know, kind of giving game a little bit now?
Well, you know, just kind of stepping out the box, man. Because you
Mhm.
know, if you always in your comfort zone,
Mhm.
you know, you ain't gonna never grow. You
Right.
know, if you ain't growing, you dying.
Yep. That's
You know, you
absolutely.
dying out here. If you stay the same, you never gonna
Mhm.
grow, man.
Right.
You know, so I feel like I can't do this forever.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So and it's people
Kinda could.
maybe, but it's people coming after me.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like I gotta lead the way for somebody else. You know what I mean? Because I can't be the top dog forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just laying the blueprint for the next man. That's
Right.
all, you know, and trying to build it like a YouTube career, man. Off of
Right.
it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Get that monetized money.
get monetized, yeah. But
Mm.
at the same time, give away some good game.
Give some good game. Give
Yeah.
give some good game. So you was giving some game. If you haven't watched this episode, he's giving game about what's in his camera bag for all you young, up and coming video photographers and people like that. It's definitely great to go watch that video, and he's definitely giving a lot of game about, you know, ways that you can be effective in, you know, in your gigs, and, you know, get in, get out, because, you know, doing weddings and things like that, you know, it's a whole different than shooting a music video.
That's a fact.
You know
That's
what
a
I mean?
fact. That's a fact.
You gotta, it's a whole lot. How the hell do you shoot those weddings by your
myself.
by your damn self, man? I've been to weddings where it's a crew, and you in there grinding by yourself.
Yeah, man. It's sometimes I have some help, man. It just
Mhm.
depends on what the package is.
Okay.
So if they just want like a highlight film or the entire event, I can do those myself because
Mhm.
those are just the special moments of the event. So I just make sure I get some good
Mhm.
important moments, you know,
Absolutely.
and then I'll put them. I'll learn how to put them together in
Mhm.
when I edit it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's so important. I've done a couple of weddings, and I was like, man, it's so crazy, man.
the more you do, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
So I was terrible when I first started. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? I just got some praise the other day from the first wedding I ever shot, and I was like, wow, you know how I'm saying like the old work is cringeworthy.
Yeah.
They hit me up. There's like, thank you. You captured so many beautiful memories, and there's so many people not living today that was in that video. So that kind of inspired me, man. I was like, you can't forget the old you, you know, because that's what made you who you are today. You know what I mean? So those videos, man, they're a little cringeworthy, like I said, like I keep saying, but that's what made me, man. So
man, people are trying to get to your cringeworthy level. You know what I mean? they trying to get there. You know what I mean? Which is more crazy. Favorite music video directors.
favorite music video. I'm probably on, if I'm gonna say the low level. Um, it's a YouTuber I watch, Jacob Owens. I don't know if you ever saw him.
No, I'm not familiar.
Jacob Owens is probably inspiration to me. You know what I'm saying? he does a lot of creative stuff, and he's kind of like one of the little guys like
Mhm.
us. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's kind of my inspiration. No big guys.
No
They
hype,
are
no
no
hypes, no
hypes,
bennies.
no hypes, no bennies, man. They there. You know,
Right.
that's another level.
Mhm.
I'm trying to go to a step up. Jacob Owens, he's like a step up. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So he's a good teacher. I learned a lot from him off YouTube. Um, Favorite guys around here. Um, I gotta say like the Moon Runners.
Okay.
Yeah, those dudes dope. You know,
Okay.
so I I learned a lot watching them, and they dope. You know, they with Ricky Ruckus.
Okay. That's my guy.
Yeah,
Shout out to
AOG.
Ricky Rucker. That's
Yeah.
my guy. I was just listening to his shit on the way up here.
So Save Money and the Moon Runners, they dope, man. So yeah, y'all check them boys out too.
Everything's legendary. Talk about your company,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah. Oh well, you know, I built this company. What did I say? I started it in 2015. You know, I was Cool Cannon Films. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to go and do more commercial work.
Okay.
You know, and that's kind of where I'm at now. Like I'm
Mhm.
kind of leaving away from the trap videos,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm more so doing more commercial work.
Right.
Getting into business
Right.
work, trying to get bigger bags.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So, I built this company just for that,
Yeah.
for like more professional.
Yeah.
You know, because if somebody's of a big corporation see you doing trap music videos and
Mhm.
stuff, they're more likely not going to contact you.
Right.
You know, they're not going to reach out to you because they feel like that's all you do. That's all
Right.
you can do.
Yeah.
So, you know, I like to deliver like a bigger package,
Right.
something that looks more professional. So,
Absolutely. Is it true? I seen this on your social media a long time ago.
mhm,
I'm not gonna say the job, but you shot a commercial for your job once.
right.
That was crazy.
Right, right. They pay me good for that too.
For real.
Yeah, they did.
How did they find out? I mean, how did they find out you did videos? Because I mean, sometimes when we're at our 9 to 5, we don't really tell people much about what we do outside of work.
Right.
So how they find out?
I won an award
Mm-hmm.
for the company or whatever. Um, and they took us to the beach,
Okay.
and I just took my camera with me,
Okay.
and I filmed the actual event. I just filmed some stuff that was around the event that we
Okay.
had.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they never did that before. A big
Okay.
company never did it before,
Mm-hmm.
and so I took that, and I was like, I sent it to him. I said, just watch this. You know,
Okay.
he saw it, and he was just blown away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they was blown away. They never knew that I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't even know if how they looked at me.
Right.
But once I did that video, I was the man around there.
Wow.
You know, and from then on, I didn't have to get no more awards. They just took me to the beach with them. Every year they do that for their Prisoners Club members,
Mm-hmm.
and they would just take me to the beach with them every year, man. And,
Wow.
and that was dope, man. Like,
And we talking about a big company, a big
yeah,
company. I was like, wow. You know, I watch, I study you. I still watch it. I still watch your YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'm a fan. You know what I mean?
appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
And we from the, you know, we both from the crib.
Yeah,
you
gotta
feel
show
me?
love, man.
Gotta show love.
For
Gotta
sure.
show love to the crib, man. Lately, man, you've been international than a motherfucker, dog. Like
Right.
tapping into the Latin community and all this other stuff, and
Right.
you know, how many times do you have to pinch yourself like, damn, I'm just a kid from Laurinburg, man. I'm fucking out the country doing what I love to do.
Ah, man, sometimes it's surreal, man. Um, you know, looking on the outside, looking from the inside out, I can't really see it.
Okay.
Like the way other people see it, they're like,
Mhm.
man, you've been everywhere.
Mhm.
But to me, they're just like experiences,
Mhm.
and you know, it's like just what I went through in my life. So, I don't take them for granted.
Mhm.
You know, I learned a lot from a lot of my trips. You
Mhm.
know, like going to Colombia, Puerto Rico, Panama, all
Mhm.
those places. I've learned a lot of like culture
Mhm.
and things like that, and not even just on the video side, on
Mhm.
life side.
Yeah.
You know, you go to somewhere like Colombia or Panama, you see them people living off the land.
Mhm.
You know, they appreciative of having little things.
Yeah.
Make you
Mhm.
appreciative of life, man. So I appreciate my boys, Mike Roach and YL.
Mhm.
Um, I call them like my Spanish cousins. You know what I'm saying? But we've been on some adventures together, man, and they kind of opened my eyes to traveling abroad, man. And I probably would have never did it if I hadn't met those guys and built those relationships with them.
Mhm.
You know, so.
Yeah. Like, damn, that's dope. That's dope as hell, man. Just out there, just living, just from picking up a camera. Best advice anybody ever gave you?
Hold on now. Let me think about that one. Best advice. That's a good one.
It ain't got to be about the camera. Just in life in general, some of the best advice somebody ever gave you.
Trying to think. I got somebody in mind. Give me a lot of good stuff, man. But
we'll come back to it. We'll come back.
Yeah, let's come back to that because I got the person that says a lot, but so many of his quotes is going on in my head.
Okay, gotcha. Let's talk about the vlogging, the relationship with you and your son. What made you? Because you're pretty private dude. You're pretty private. You're not on the social media violence, anything crazy, anything like that. But what made you want to show the world relationship and this Father's Day weekend, pretty much? What made you want to show the world that relationship between you and your son?
I always wanted a son, man, and I just kind of wanted to spend some time with him, man. And and when me and his mom split, it wasn't. I didn't have him as much as I did when we were together. So I wanted to capture the moments, and make the most of the moments.
Yeah.
So I just asked him one day. I said, "Man, you wanna do YouTube?" Because he always watching it.
Yeah, my kids too, always watching YouTube. I'm like, watching other people's families have moments we can just make our own.
Right. But a lot of times they don't want to do that.
Right.
But he was just watching videos all the time, and then I was like, man, let's just make our own. And he was just like, okay. He kind of growing out of it now, but when we first started, he was really excited about doing stuff, and it gave me ideas to go do things with him.
Right.
And he was excited about going to do the things, so it kind of worked out in favor. I like videoing, and then he liked going to the adventures. Right. So we started having fun on our little adventures, man. And it became a thing for us, man. It's kind of like a way we bond.
Right.
So, and I love him to death, man. It's my only boy. So
how old is he now?
I like to capture those moments.
How old is your son now?
He's 10.
10?
Yeah.
10. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, man. They getting up there, man.
Yeah, you can watch the video and see how little he was. Yeah. And now, like, his feet is almost bigger than mine.
Wow. Yeah. When the camera's off and you cooling, you ain't editing nothing. What is Cool Cannon doing, man? What is Monte doing, man? What is he doing?
That's rare that I'm not editing though. Yeah. That's my life 24/7, man. I'm always trying to do some editing, some video. I'm doing that 24/7. But if I'm not, I'm spending time with my son. That's the main thing. Spending time with my baby boy, and studying the scriptures.
Okay. Yeah, I've definitely could tell that, through your post that definitely believe in a higher power and definitely a very spiritual brother.
Yes, sir.
Did it take a while to get there?
Yeah, it did because the way I used to see the Bible, I don't see it the same no more.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I used to see it from a Christianity perspective, but I don't see that no more. I see for what it is because I actually read scriptures now, so I know what it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm kind of learning more every day about the Most High, man. So
yeah, and me personally, I just I believe in God, but I don't really like the term religion. I just believe in God, man. Some days I might pick up and read the Bible. Some days I might pick up and read the Quran, man. It's just,
Yeah, right.
It's just. I mean, that's just me, man. I just believe in God, and I just believe in just being a good person, man. That's just how I'm living, and I try to treat people right, and whatever happens after this,
Well, religion just, that just separate people.
Right. And that's all it does.
Yeah.
Scare you and separate you.
Yeah. Religion ain't in the scriptures. So, like, people got the misconception about the Bible. Religion ain't in there. You know what I'm saying? So, religion is a man-made thing. That's man-made. So, just get that out the way, you know.
Mm-hmm. So is it no more music videos, or the bag got to be a little different? You want to do music videos?
I'm just more so getting away from like the trap side.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The trap side of music videos. Not saying I won't do them.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of more so hand pick them.
Okay.
Pick and choose the ones I do. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, I'm getting to the point where I ain't doing just anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just for money, because money, like I don't live for that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I live for like more so for God and experiences.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't be just chasing the bag just like that's all I got, because money, you know, like I said, come and go, man. So I'm not driven by that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How did, in the beginning days, me personally, when I was kind of trying to learn, when I was doing my little music videos and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
when you hate the song, but they paid you, now you gotta do the video. How do you still find yourself to inspired to do it? Because when I ain't gonna lie, if I hate the song, I just can't find the vision. I can't. All right, because me personally, I'd rather be the director.
That's true.
I'd rather be the director. So if I like the song, I can give you all kind of ways of how I can see this video doing.
Right.
You know, if I love the song, but if I hate it, I can't really. So now I got to listen to your vision and try to make this thing happen.
Well, when you don't really like the song, what you do is, like, for me, it's never about.
This is free game, y'all.
For me, it's never about the song.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the vision.
Yeah.
So, anybody's song, when they're, from my experiences,
Mm-hmm.
it's always something that you can pull out of it, whether it's from the hook or whether it's from the verse. You can always pull something out.
Mm-hmm.
Like say, I'm a superhero. I'm just using that for example.
Yeah.
Then you can take that whole concept of being a superhero, put them in a superhero costume. You know what I mean? Have them do something unique, something different. I'm all about being different, man.
Right.
Like, when you see a regular video from me, it's because the artist really wanted a regular video.
Right.
Like when you see something like, oh man, that's different.
Right.
It was my idea.
Right.
And it was our joint ideas.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
how do you like working with, when you worked, I was quote unquote the director.
Right.
And you know, I kind of gave you like, hey, this is what Sean wants.
Right.
And you know,
you weren't expecting that either, were you?
No.
See, that's the type of person I am, man. Like I don't like to hog the space, because if you come up with the ideas, you directed it. You know what I mean? I might have helped you along the way. I'm the shooter. I was a shooter there. And you was telling Sean what to do. So you was directing. So I gave you the credit. Yeah. People are shocked when I do that, because I'm not attention seeking. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all paid me for a job. I'm just there to put it together and shoot it. I'm not there to get the clout. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be chasing clout. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gave you the accolades for it, man. Because you did a lot of the work.
Do you like when, you know, people, when you and the director kind of, or do you like to be in the director more just because it's easier you get your vision out?
I like a little both.
A little both.
When you do it, it's easier for me.
Okay.
When I do it, it's more so in a creative space. Like I'm excited about it, and I want to be creative. So I do like directing, but it can get complicated sometimes when you're directing and shooting. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you got your mind moving so much, you forget to do things you might have planned.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's what I say about that.
Yeah. Now, any thoughts of a cool canon movie? Like I know people. I mean, you could probably have a bunch of movies by now, because I mean, people come to you all the time about probably shooting a movie and all this type of stuff. But do you in the, you know, not give me any ideas or anything, but would you like to do a movie one day? Would you like to shoot a movie one day?
Yeah, definitely. That's in the near future too. So that's I'm working on putting together a budget for that.
A budget.
Yeah. So you know, you look to see. I'm gonna get some of my Laurinburg people in it too. So you know, I'm gonna put on for the people.
Yeah, man. A movie, you know, a movie from the city would be just.
That'd be crazy.
It will be crazy. It definitely will be crazy. You know, people from the town, man. I like to ask them this question, and it kind of stirs up a couple of things. And you from the city, so I gotta ask. You know, Scotland County, we built this strong relationship about, you know, football. Putting you on the spot. You know, you got a lot of homeboys, you got a lot of partners. Top 5 football player from Scotland all time.
Oh man, y'all gonna say my list crazy. Travis McDonald.
Travis McDonald, wide receiver.
Ooh.
I remember him.
He was nice, man.
He was nice.
Very underrated.
Great hands.
Great hands.
Great hands.
Travis McDonald was nice. So
better than Brizzo?
Yeah, he had better hands than Brizzo. Brizzo was faster though.
Yeah.
Brizzo was faster though.
Brizzo was
but
fast.
Travis McDonald's had the best hands that I've seen. Like he was exciting to watch.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's 5. Number 5.
Let's see. Chucky, Jonathan Hubbard.
Yeah.
He was
Dog.
exciting. He could jump, and you know he was exciting too.
That's 4.
Let me see who else was I'm trying to think. Richard Moody.
Richard Moody, running back.
Richard Moody was nice.
Very nice.
Who else? I don't want to forget nobody, man. You know, I put Beast on that list.
Who's Beast?
Brizzo.
Brizzo? Okay,
I put Brizzo on that list. You know, I'm gonna put
Okay.
Beast on there.
Okay.
Who is?
I'm gonna save you for the number 1.
Go ahead, save him.
Zamir. Just because.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't watch him enough to
Really?
Yeah, I didn't watch him enough, man.
He was, man. Yeah, he was different. He was different.
See, I didn't get the chance to watch him. I just heard the buzz around him. I never got a chance to watch him, man.
Yeah, I mean it was a different feeling in the town, man. I finally in my lifetime seen Scotland beat Richmond, and he was the anchor for that, and man, it was the Richmond Scotland game I went to. I guess this had to be, I don't know, 12, 11 or something like that. I think he was only like a freshman or sophomore. I mean, like you couldn't even, like, it was nowhere to sit. Like it was just crazy, man. It was just nuts, and I was like, man,
we couldn't beat
all these people.
We couldn't beat Richmond to save our life.
Couldn't beat Richmond to save our life, man. It was definitely crazy. Definitely crazy. You fuck with the playoffs? You been watching a little bit of the playoffs?
Yeah, man. Got a lot of injured people, man. That's
Come on, man. You ain't fucking Bron think Bron Sati just because he at the crib.
Yeah, no, but you know,
niggas hurt. People hurt every year.
Right. That's a truth though. I'm enjoying the Brooklyn series, man.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wish they had all 3 of the guys though.
Yeah. I mean, the Kyrie jump was just kind of, stepped on the foot. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyrie leaving and James Harden not 100%, man. It's kind of fun watching KD try to do it himself.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
But I'd rather them have the 3 because I think all 3 of them guys deserve a ring, and I want them to get it this year.
You think they're gonna get it?
Chris Paul is looking tough, boy.
Yeah, Chris Paul is looking tough, man. Look, for people in in our upper 30s, just giving us hope.
Yeah,
God,
right.
dog.
That's a fact.
Damn, boy, he's getting better with age,
yeah,
man.
He is. So I like to see Chris Paul or Kyrie them get a ring. I wouldn't be mad at if the Bucks won though.
Yeah, yeah. I got my money on the Nets. I think there's just too much firepower. KD like the best player in the world. You know what I mean? Talking about age and nutrition, man. You vegan now?
Not vegan. Not vegan. I want to go vegan. I'm just not vegan yet. But I don't eat any pork, and I try to eat a lot cleaner. But I'm not totally vegan yet. But I work with. I got a YouTube channel actually, the Vegan Dia.
That's why. That's why I see it.
Yeah, that's my homeboy's fiance, and we're putting together a YouTube channel for her, and she's totally vegan. So she's getting me to go vegan because when she's making these dishes, I'm trying the dishes after she make them.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire.
So I'm vegan. It ain't hard to go vegan.
You're a country kid though, man.
Right, man. But like that stuff, that pork, that's like poison, man. And we grew up off that. Man.
Grew up off of it.
You know what I'm saying? That I've been stopped eating that like 2 years ago. But, so I still eat beef and stuff like that though. But so I'm slowly transitioning off of that. So I ain't saying I'm vegan, so I still eat like chicken. You know what I'm saying? Beef. But after seeing these recipes, man, I could
probably
I might be able to go vegan, but
So it seems like, man, from the outside looking in, man, he's definitely you working here, you working on your health, like you know what I mean. It's man, you seem like you're in just a nice clear space, man,
Yeah.
in your life. You know what I mean. Not saying you ever been out of control or anything, but you know, it just seemed like you're just in a really good headspace, man.
Yeah, man. So it's like changing. Like when I got my closer relationship with God, man, it's like my whole thing is just staying out the way. You know,
Okay,
you stay in too many people,
staying
stay
out
in
the
the
way.
business, stay in too many people's business. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's where the trouble comes.
Yep,
You know, I just stay
absolutely.
out the way, man. You know, we all have our past, and we all have our times where we went through rough times,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
you know we was acting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you know now it's like we're getting older. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. You know, I like to be at peace. You know, just work and you know and keep God first and keep family first, man.
That's it. Keep it all first.
Yep.
Before I get you up out of here, man. Tell the people what you got working, what you got coming up. What couple things to look out for, and how how can they book Cool Cannon? Everything legendary.
Everything
Yes.
legendary. That's the subheading. You know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody call me Cool Cannon, but if you, my company is Everything Legendary. So you can find me on social media
Mm-hmm.
at Cool Cannon. You can find my business social media at Everything Legendary. And also, what I'm working on is giving out some YouTube game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trying to give some game back to the
Yeah, because
to the
you know,
culture.
because back in the day when I asked him a couple of pointers back in the day, you know what he told me? He
What I
said, yeah, you just look on YouTube, you'll
Yep.
find it.
Hey, now that you say that, now somebody else said that too to me, like, yo, Cannon won't tell you nothing.
Nothing.
But if you think about it, I gave you all the game in the world in.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
to YouTube, because
Yeah.
that's how I learned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, say for instance, you saying, okay, Cannon, how you work the camera?
Mm-hmm.
That's a broad question.
Broad question.
You know what I'm
Extremely
saying?
broad. Extremely broad.
Unless you ask me like a personal question,
Mhm.
like what does shutter speed do,
Mhm.
or what does aperture do,
Mhm.
then I answer those.
Right,
But if
right,
you
right.
ask me a broad question like, man, how to work the camera?
Yeah.
Go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube, man.
I always told you.
Yeah.
I told you study your camera.
Yeah,
that's what I told you.
Yeah.
So when I get a camera, I always read the manual.
Right.
So
right.
that's what I was just saying.
Yeah, yeah, and really, you know, I respected it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, go to YouTube, and then if you go to YouTube, all the game, all the manuscript, all the game is right there.
Mm-hmm.
It just you got to put the time in to work and go look.
That's
it up
a fact.
and go do it, man. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So you giving our game on YouTube in your series. What's the next vlog or what's the next thing you're gonna be showing the people?
Well, the next video I'm working on, I'm gonna be showing people my camera settings on how I set up my camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So how I put my settings together, how I get some of the images that I get, and how I rig up my camera so that I can go and start my day of work.
Okay.
Yeah. So also I got the Vegan Dia's page. You know,
Mhm.
we're working on her YouTube page, and she's teaching people how to go vegan and having a healthy vegan lifestyle.
Okay.
So you can follow her at the Vegan Dia with 2 A's.
Okay.
You know, so and the YouTube channel, the same thing, the Vegan Dia.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, go vegan if you watch this. The recipes is fire.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying, man. I've been trying to slim down, but I don't know about that vegan though, boy.
Well, you ain't gotta go vegan. Just decrease your intake of food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been trained in life that we gotta eat 3 times a day,
Yeah.
4 times a day. Man, no, man. You can eat once a day and be good.
Yeah.
You know, you just change your body. You got to give your body time to digest the food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
Your body constantly working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you constantly still storing fat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your body's just using what it needs.
Yeah.
So you give it time to break that fat, chew up that fat,
You
you keep the weight off.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Cool Cannon, man. You still want to go by Cool Cannon, right?
Yeah, call me Cool. Cool Cannon, the name, but the energy is Everything Legendary.
Everything Legendary.
You know
or is Monte cool too?
You call me Monte. You know me on a personal level, so you can call me Monte. Cool. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I really appreciate it, man. Ever since I met you from, we worked on our first time working, man. You've been. First time we worked, man. I was like, damn. I told Sean, damn, Cool Cannon, cool as hell, man. I was like, I was a little nervous. I was like, I know we from the same town, but I was like, I would just watch the music videos and I was like, damn, I don't know how it's gonna be, but you've always been extremely solid. You've been in my crib, man. You shot some shit in my crib before, so
for sure.
You know what I mean? Everything good, man. Everything good, man.
I appreciate the love.
Nothing but peace and blessings to you, man. I thank you for opening up, talking.
Likewise, bro.
You know what I mean? Thank you so much. All right, man. This has been another edition of Bess Conversations Podcast, man. This is episode 75, season 3. Again, I got to give a lot of love to Press Play Studios. Like I said, you need your podcast done right, come holler at my man Brody. He will get you right. All right, man. We're going to end this the same way we end this thing every time, man. Keep God first, and I promise everything will work itself out. Cool Cannon, Killer TV, we out.